Cop-on-cop violence. Well, that's interesting. That's complicated. That's nuanced. Oh, this is going to require everything I've learned in my long and storied career. All right, bring him in.
When we get up in here, let me do all the talking. I don't need you to say nothing. Let me ask you something. You say a little something. Watch that. Don't hit that shit. You break it, you gonna pay for it.
Guilty, guilty.
Your Honor, I'm a lawyer. He's the plaintiff.
Oh. All right, yeah, come on. Get comfy. All right, Mr. Johnson, it says here that you feel you were the victim of a racially motivated shooting and are seeking to sue the police department?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the defendant is not in the courtroom?
Bet you he won't even show up, you know what I'm saying? I hope not.
So, Mr. Stanton, clearly you're the defendant.
Not only am I the defendant, Your Honor, I am countersuing for bodily injury caused by Officer Johnson over here when he shot me in the woods yesterday.
What? That's outrageous.
Well, I mean, did you shoot him in the woods yesterday?
He told me to.
Okay, so if he told you to shoot him in the woods, would you do that too?
Your Honor, I've suffered a terrible loss at the hands of this man. I've been pooping into a bag, eating through a tube, constantly paranoid. Somehow that tube is connected to that bag. My foot, Your Honor, my foot really hurts.
Your Honor, I think when you hear the circumstances surrounding the incident, you'll understand. We were investigating a B&E in Stanton here.
No. I don't need all these very, very boring details, okay? I'm just gonna ask a few critical questions.
Okay.
Mr. Johnson, is there any photographic or video evidence of you sustaining these injuries?
No, Your Honor.
Are there any witnesses?
Yes, there was one, Mr. Wilkinson.
Any white witnesses?
He's white.
All right. Mr. Stanton, this man caused you all this horrifying bodily harm?
That's right.
You promise?
Pinky, Your Honor.
There we go. Excellent.
He just stood up.
Mr. Johnson, this isn't looking good for you at all. A pinky promise from a police officer is very damning. I'm gonna need to sleep on this whole situation. So why don't you guys go out there and protect this town? Lord knows it needs it.
Why do black people have such a gripe with police, Johnson?
You ever get the feeling the whole world was against you? And you see everything so clearly, but the rest of the town sees something completely different?
Yeah, all the time.
Really? When was the time you thought the world was against you?
Well, this one time, LT told me one of my arrests wasn't justifiable, and I had to let the guy go. And man, that was a rough day.
What did you arrest him for?
Well, I had a feeling.
A feeling?
Yeah, you know, he kind of looked like the kind of guy I might have a feeling about.
So you didn't even have the feeling? You just thought he was a guy you would have a feeling about?
Yeah. LT made me cut him loose, though.
At least you let him go.
Well, It was the Friday before Labor Day weekend, and I had a week and a half's worth of vacation. But when I came back, I had to let him go.
Your one example of feeling like the world was against you is a time when you illegally detained a man for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Beautiful, isn't it? How lucky we are to live in this town.
What color was this guy?
Oh, he's a black guy for sure.
Sometimes I wonder if we're living in the same town, Stanton.
I don't know what you're talking about, Johnson. I got a feeling there's a long, boring explanation that I don't want to hear. Johnson! I'm moving, Johnson!